Okay, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to identify the highest probability order blocks. Just the best of the best. I'm going to give you an entire criteria for it, step by step, a checklist, okay? If you have the patience to wait for these order blocks, these levels, your win rate is going to go through the roof, okay? It's going to go absolutely through the roof, all right? Now, the thing is, kind of the trade-off with high quality plays though is you don't get it as often. You'll get setups every week, sure, but I mean it depends on what the time frame you use, right? But these are very high quality order blocks. Again, that's what we're focused on in this video. It's going to be the highest quality, the best of the best order blocks, all right? And I also have other videos on order blocks as well that you can watch. I'll leave a link to my other videos on order blocks in the video description, so you can watch that after this video. So to kind of like, just to gain a better understanding of order blocks. But in simplest terms, an order block, what you want to look for here is, and just, to simplify it, not get too overcomplicating it, right? You want to look for the last, it can be more than one candle. You want to look for the last, but sometimes it is one candle, right? Depending on what the time frame is. Look for the last candle or last series of candles before a push up higher, before a shift, before making a new high, essentially. Okay. So for example, you could see right here, this is what we're going to focus on. See how like this was the last down move. This was the last bearish move where my cursor's moving up and down before price had this surge up higher right here, before it had this big push up higher right here. Think of it like this is the best price that you could have got. Like, see this down move right here? This is the best price because this is the absolute last move before price had this next leg up higher. So this is the best price. All this red that you see in here, all this that you see, this is the best possible price that you could have got before it had a change in the state of delivery, because this is offering sell side right here. Look how it came down, and it came down and took out this sell side liquidity right here. That's what was happening. Okay, that's the last bearish handle before doing this. Okay, and again, guys, after this video, I do recommend that you watch my other videos on order blocks as well, and to kind of just to fully complete your understanding, okay? But that's essentially what you're going to be looking for, all right? Now, for your these are what I consider A+ order blocks. A+, best of the best, right? And what you want to see is, you want to see that level right there is number one in the discount marketplace, okay? Because you can see this was that last move lower that came down, took out this liquidity, and then it came up to this high. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the absolute low of that move lower, and you're going to take that Fibonacci, and you're going to measure that price range from the absolute high of where that rally happens. So you got the low to the high right here. That is one price range, okay? And what you want to see is, you want to see that order block in a discount marketplace. Your order blocks, you want to see them, your bullish order blocks, it is. For bearish order blocks, of course, it'll just be a premium. But for bullish order blocks, you want to see that level in a discount marketplace. If you don't know what discount and premium and all that is, I'm going to leave a link to videos that I made on discount and premium in the video descriptions. All right, so you can gain a full understanding of that. But what you want to see, that last down close candle that you see right here, you want to see that you want to see it below 50% equilibrium. So you can see this right here, it is below 50%. And for the order blocks, use the bodies of it. Don't use the wicks, use the bodies. Why the bodies? Well, and I used to use the wicks, but the body is where the bulk of the volume is. So typically where the bulk of the volume was traded is where you're going to see better follow through. So that's why we use the bodies of the order block. All right. So you want to see the body of the order block in a discount marketplace. Okay. And that's number one, because once price pulls back into a discount marketplace, what does that mean? It means it's considered cheap. It means it's considered a bargain price. All right. So we have that in a discount marketplace. That's number one. You want to see your order blocks, bullish order blocks, and discount. All right. Number two, you need to see it take liquidity beforehand. Okay. You need to see that order block take liquidity. So look right here. You see how this came down and it took, look right here, lowest low in the middle, higher low on the left, higher low on the right. That's a swing low right there. We understand underneath swing lows is sell side liquidity. Okay. And this move lower, this is the last move lower to take that sell side right there. And I know there's some people, they're kind of looking at this little red candle right here. And you might be like, what about this red candle right here? What about this red candle right here? This one is like, just look at it like this is the very last move. Like this was the absolute bottom of this move before you had this surge up right here. And also it took liquidity. This is very insignificant. Okay. Well, what about right here, Mike? Like it came down, it respected that. Well, it filled in that imbalance. Okay. It filled in that imbalance right there. And I'm not saying there's some support in there, but my point is like, this is the biggest, most significant level right here. This level right here. Okay. Because it was the very last move. And also it took liquidity. That's the big thing here, is taking that liquidity. See how it took this last move right here. It took that sell side. So you need to see that as well. You need to see it below 50% equilibrium. Okay. So, aka in a discount marketplace, you need to see it take liquidity. And you need to see fair value gap confirmation. Okay. And I have a video on fair value gaps as well. I'll leave that link to that in the video description, how to identify them. So look right here. 3 candles make the fair value gap the imbalance. 1, 2, 3. 3 candles. See that? The top of the first and the bottom of the third candle do not touch right there. That's a bullish imbalance. Okay. So you want to see the imbalance. But also another thing here is you want to see the order block. You want to see it nested inside of the bullish imbalance. Okay. You want to see it nested inside of it. So notice how the body of this order block is nested inside of that bearish imbalance. Whenever you have something like that, whenever you have your levels nested inside of a fair value gap like that, it is amplified. Okay. It's amplified. It's respected more usually when you have it inside of an imbalance like that. Okay. It respects that level way better. That's what you want to see as well. So last down move before you had that surge up right here. Boom. It was the last down move that you had taking liquidity. You need to see it take out liquidity. If it's a bullish order block, or if it's a bearish order block, of course you want to see it take out buy side. But in this case, it's a bullish order block, so you want to see it take out sell side right there. Okay. You want to see it in a discount marketplace. Again, this is below 50% equilibrium of that price range. Okay. You want to see fair value gap confirmation right there, that imbalance in there. And you want to see the order block nested inside of the imbalance. Okay. So once it comes down to a discount marketplace, boom, then you look for that next leg up higher, just like that. And that is what I would consider an A+ bullish order block. And then a bearish order block, of course, you just reverse it, right? It'll be in a premium. It'll still have the imbalance. It'll still have all the stuff. It'll just be, of course, if you know what a bearish order block is, then you would just relate over there, right? So that about wraps up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed, get some value of it. I'll catch you later.